What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and to another video. My name is Edward the Collector, and today we are going to be taking a look at Transformers Legacy Metalhawk. And here he is in his futuristic jet mode, I think. Kind of looks futuristic to me, mostly because of the color scheme. But it looks very nice. This is actually weapon storage. You can just take that off if you don't like it. I like to have it on there. Anyway, the jet mode looks very cool. I really like this jet mode a lot. It has a very nice shape to it. No kibble whatsoever. You can tell it's, a guy. There's a chest and some knees and, joints. But look at that side view. That is so nice. Even, take that off. That is such a nice jet, side profile. We hardly ever, we don't get those. Almost all jet Transformers have terrible side profiles. So this is very nice. Even if you don't like Metalhawk, just get it for the jet mode. That's so nice. Anyway, the color scheme is very interesting, I'd say. For jet mode, it's mostly blue and gray, with the red wings and red cockpit. Then, there's yellow on the bottom, but that'll be more prominent in robot mode, obviously. So, not much going on. It's a very simple look, but it looks nice, So, you can see some detailing up front. There is some vents, right there and there. So, I'm guessing that makes it go faster. Then there's some line detailing on the wings. So, it's pretty simple, but I like it a lot. It's very nice looking. As for these gun fins, those are just plugged in back there. So, you can have those in there if you want, or you can just have them off to the side, which makes it even more nice. Actually, it's kind of weird looking to me, because I've had these on here for so long that it looks kind of empty without those. Oh, that's odd. But anyway, these two guns can be just handheld, dual blasters, or you can plug them together and have it like a dual blaster for robot mode. That's pretty cool looking. I'll show that off later as well in the robot mode, but I'm just going to keep these on here for now. Now, for a comparison, because I actually have one of those for vehicle mode, hardly ever have those. I'll put that back on there. Here is Transformers Kingdom Cyclonus. 1 second. I have to get him. Now, you're probably wondering, oh, why him? That's a weird comparison. It's not. So, also, you just plug that down, push that in right there. So, if you don't know, this figure, Metalhawk, is a heavy retool of Cyclonus. So, you can probably tell better if it's flipped this way. There we go. You can definitely tell by the shoulders and the arms. So, as you can see right there, his wings can't fold up at all, while his can. And so, that's the view you're getting right there. They just flipped it around. And then the legs, obviously remolded, but the exact same type of transformation. Even those are reused, the hip joints. So, pretty interesting. It's really crazy to me how different they look. His is a futuristic Cybertronian forward wing space jet, and his is just a regular jet that you would see. This is just something that you could see, really. Very, very Earth cockpit and wings and, fins and everything. It's crazy to me. But I think you'll see it better in robot mode and throughout the transformation. So, to get into that, because I'm sure that's what everyone wants to see, first, you take off the sword, obviously. And I'm going to leave these on. I'll take them off later for guns, but I like to leave them on right there just for transformation. Anyway, to start off, you want to unplug the arms and the shoulder assembly like this and push it up like so. Then come back here and bend down the legs. They tab in back there. Then fold down the chest and fold around this blue assembly, which is the whole shoulder and arms, and fold it down a little bit. Fold down the nose cone, and then fold up the head like that. Then plug it back together. And then bring around the shoulders like this. Actually, take the chest down. Fold around the shoulders like so. And then fold up the chest like that. And then fold back the wings like so. And then flip around the hands like so. And again, collapse the wing on the back of his shoulder. So there we go. Then for the legs, fold up this blue part like that. Fold it back. Fold down the feet. And then fold up the blue part again, but further, and push it in. And then extend the legs a little bit. And of course, separate them. Like that. And now, very simple transformation. There we have Legacy Metalhawk in robot mode. He's off center. And as a character that I don't really know or care that much about, he was a good deal at Ross, and I think he looks cool. I don't have any sword-bearing Transformers, so you can give him that, like that. Very nice sword, actually. I like the detailing of like the tube, and just it's a cool design. Wish there was a little bit more to it. It's just a gray chunk. But back to what I was saying. As a character, I know nothing about him, but for looks, he looks pretty cool. I really like the jet mode, of course. The robot mode looks very nice. The color scheme, I was kind of put off by it at first, just because it's like a weird clash of like a mustard yellow with red and blue and gray. But after handling him and holding him, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. He does look, it's very simple. Like, it's just, there's like no paint. It is just like yellow plastic, blue plastic, red plastic. And then there's some silver down here, of course, for the paint. I guess the knee pads too, because it's a blue chunk, but not much to it. But he looks nice. I really do. I like the detailing, like the little red lightning bolts kind of, and like the Autobot symbol. And that head sculpt. I like that. It's like a helmet with like wings. I don't know. Very emotionless though, very stoic. And for articulation, there's a ball joint at the head, at the neck, so you can wiggle it around, swivel it as well. There's a rotation at the shoulder, full 360, no hindrances at all. There's a up and down at the shoulder, which reveals this detailing in there, in the armpit, which looks very cool. I like that they did that. It's not just like, I don't really know how to explain it, but there's actually detailing right there. So that's cool. There's a bicep swivel, but that is hindered. But you can still get some movement out of it. And then there is the elbow joint, which helps, move the bicep. So, and then, this is confusing to me. There is a wrist swivel, you can tell, because there's the mushroom peg in there. But you can't really move it that much. Because the way it's like designed, there's this little arm panel piece that both unplugs it from the arm and also is just like in the way. That's weird to me. It's there, so that's nice, but it's like you can't really do anything with it. So that's kind of weird to me. Same on the other side, of course, all the same movement. Full 360, hinder bicep, weird wrist articulation that you can't even do, especially because of the sword, but whatever. There is a waist rotation, so that's cool. His legs can go forward that far, back that far, and then out that far. Then there's a rotation of the thigh, but it's not really. It just comes undone because it's too tight. So that's unfortunate. Then there's the weird Cyclonus knee joint that is like, it's like that, or like that, or it could be like super extended. It's really weird. So there's articulation at the knees, but it's like really odd. So I don't really know what to do with that. And then there's the a nice ankle tilt. More than ankle tilt. That's, wow. That is so far. Okay, that's cool. Then a little bit of bending, but that's mostly for transformation. So overall, his articulation is pretty good. There's some stuff that's annoying because reuse of the mold and also new mold. So I don't know. But it's fine, because I'm pretty sure he is a pacifist in lore, so he doesn't really need to do dynamic action poses. But for action, speaking of, he has the guns. So one can just fit in his hand, so he can wield a gun and a sword, or you can have both, which I think is just very cool. I like when there's guns that can combine into a bigger gun. So it's kind of silly looking, in all honesty, but it's cool that that's a feature. So, but I don't really care that much. I like just the sword, in my opinion. So I like to keep him on his legs, give him a little bit more bulk. And then the sword actually does have storage on his back. There's the hex peg hole, and the sword has like a weird shaped peg, so it fits perfectly back there at an angle, that way or that way. Either way is fine, or it can go straight, of course. I liked having it at an angle though. So yeah, he looks pretty cool. For comparison, here he is with Cyclonus from Kingdom. Is he a little bit taller? Do I have his legs extended more? I think I do. That's fine. But as you can see, the shoulders are the exact same. The chest is very similar. Not this chest, the whole chest assembly is different, but the way it transforms by being, you know, swivel around, bring it together. It's very, very similar because it's pretty much the same. So why is that not going in now? Come on. What? Okay, I guess. And the hips and upper leg are the same, and the joint right there is the same, and the feet are the same. So, heavy remold, but it works because it, like, just at first glance, I'm pretty sure everyone, like, most people would see that, or think it's a different figure. But then they would look closer and realize these shoulders and the wings are very similar, and then they would see the hips, and, you know, it would fall apart after a while, but it's, you know, I think they did a good job, especially with the jet mode, how it looks just fully different. I think they did a great job on that. So, Kingdom Cyclonus and its mold mate are both great figures. And for a more related comparison, if you didn't know, Metalhawk was originally a pretender, so he had this figure, not this figure, but, you know, this design, like this robot look. It turns into a jet inside of a big human shell. Pretenders are weird. 80s and 90s were weird. But here he is with Bludgeon, who was another pretender that also got released as a full figure in Legacy. He looks very nice together. So both are swordsmen, so I think that's, you know, I got him to have a fight with Bludgeon, you know, pretender sword fight. This is a good mold too. So yeah, all in all, it's a good figure. I was hesitant on it for years, I think. I think it's been out for a long time now. Mostly because it's just like an unknown character, a Voyager class price point. But then Ross had it for the deluxe price point. It was at like $15, 15 something, 16 maybe. It was a good price because Ross has great deals, like almost all the time for Transformers and other things. So I had to get it. And I don't regret it, honestly. And I think you guys should get it too. Or at least go to a Ross if you have one near you and look for it, because it is a great figure. It's based off of a great mold. Cyclonus, Kingdom Cyclonus was like beloved by fans, and I agree. I think it was awesome. The jet mode, very sleek, very nice. The accessories are cool. And even if you don't know the character like me, I still think it's a good addition to the collection, especially if you're trying to do Pretender stuff, because now I basically am. I have Bombers, Skullgrin, Bludgeon, Metalhawk now, Iguanas. So, you know, if you want more figures to your collection, more Autobots, more sword wielders, then definitely go for him. Very good figure. And again, look for a good price. And yeah, it's a great figure. Thank you for watching. I think that's about all I have to say. So if you like the video, make sure to like, comment if you want, and subscribe if you want, if you like the content and want to see more. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.